peaceful transfer of power as we have for more than 2 centuries.
हमने 3 कृषि कानूनों को वापस लेने का, रिपील करने का निर्णय लिया है.
As we're about to enter 2022, it's time to bid adieu to a year of mixed emotions. So as we look back, here are the 10 things that were the defining moments of this year. The most forgettable year of our lifetimes, 2020, was strewn with a lot of setbacks due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The preparations for a vaccine to overcome this deadly disease had begun earlier. However, 16 January 2021 can be marked as the most important day in COVID history, as it marked the beginning of vaccination in the second most populated country in the world. In less than a year, on 21st October, India completed vaccination of 1 billion people, a momentous achievement in itself. After a strong tug of war between the Democrats and Republicans during campaigns, the US presidential elections finally took place in November 2020. As the electoral vote count on 6 January showed Biden as the potential winner, a few of Trump's supporters attacked the US state capitol in an unforeseen event. After a lot of twists and turns, Joe Biden finally took an oath on 20th January as the 46th President of the United States of America. This also meant that Kamala Harris became the first female, first Black, and first Asian American Vice President. India was hit by the second wave of COVID-19 in April. This was proved to be more severe than the first one, resulting in more deaths in a shorter span of time. On 30th April 2021, it became the first country to report over 4 lakh new cases in 24 hours period. Like all of us, Richard Branson too saw a dream of flying in space. And well, he managed to live the dream this year. He achieved this feat, beating his fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos by just 9 days. He flew to space in his own winged rocket ship and in a way paved the way for space tourism in the future. The 2020 Summer Olympics that were postponed due to the pandemic began in Tokyo in August 2021. Very few knew of Neeraj Chopra back then, and India's interest in javelin throw was quite limited. However, on 7th of August, as this 24-year-old youngster from a village in Haryana won India its first ever gold medal in athletics, he became a household name. India managed to take their total medal tally up to 7 with 2 silvers and 4 bronze to add to Chopra's gold. Taliban's efforts to seize power in Afghanistan began in May 2021. This went on for 4 months, resulting in the fall of Kabul in August 2021. The then Afghan President Ashraf Ghani fled the country and Taliban took over. On 7 September, Mullah Hassan Akhund became the acting Prime Minister of current Afghanistan under Taliban rule. The annual UN conference about environmental awareness began in Glasgow by calling this year as one of the hottest years. It kept proving this estimate with constant and devastating wildfires in Australia, Europe, and USA. Several European, African, and Asian countries were also affected by massive floods. On 24th November 2021, South Africa reported the first case of the Omicron variant, and on 26th November, WHO designated it as a variant of concern as it showed many mutations. As of today, the virus is spreading with a speed slowly increasing daily and is becoming a cause of worry across the globe. The Indian government had passed new farm laws in 2020, which the Indian farmers were not in favor of. The protests against these laws had begun in the later half of 2020, but they became more concrete in 2021. The farmers, majorly from the states of Punjab and Haryana, were part of this agitation and held their fort for more than a year. Finally, on 29th November, the three laws were repealed in Parliament, and on 12th of December, the year-long farmers' protest ended in success. On November 30th, Barbados became the world's newest republic. It officially removed Queen Elizabeth II as the head of state around 400 years after it became a British colony. Dame Sandra Prunella Mason was sworn in as the first president of Barbados. With grand celebrations, it became the first country to achieve republic status in the post-pandemic era. So these were the extraordinary events that highlighted what we think has been the year of learnings. We wish you all a very happy and healthy 2022.